Okay, so when you feel it in your back, pause, no pause. When you feel it in your back, it represents a heaviness of responsibility, like a heaviness of burden, like you have to carry the weight for a lot of other people. You could have grown up like that, you could be experiencing that now, but a lot of time when we feel that energy in our back area, it's because we don't feel supported, maybe as much as we support others. We don't fully support our true soul's calling. We don't really support or allow our higher self and our ancestors to support us. So the pressure of the back is telling you that. So some ways to remove that heavy energy, or some things to just be aware of. If you're feeling the energy in your back, the heaviness in your back, it's your body's asking you to take off some of the emotional heaviness. The heavy emotions like pain, guilt, fear, anxiety, stress, depressed, those are heavy emotions. Thinking about what other people think about you, those are heavy emotions. Your body is asking you to not carry those things, and it's not always easy to let them all go at one time. But I do invite you to start asking your questions like, what emotional extra stuff am I carrying? Am I carrying your emotions? Mama, am I carrying your emotions? Auntie, uncle, sister, brother, whomever. Check whose emotions you're carrying. If they're your inner child's, good. We can deal with them and we can grow through them. But a lot of times, especially as empaths, we carry a lot of other people's stuff. Okay? Just because we good at transmuting the energy don't mean we supposed to walk around here carrying other people's stuff. So a lot of us that experience back pains, which is me too, we got to make sure we're cleansing the energy, releasing the energy. So you need to be stretching. You need to stretch your back once a day. I'm gonna drop the YouTube link where I post a quick 60-second exercise for you to stretch out your back. I love y'all. Okay, the stomach. So when you get angry, if you get frustrated, stressed, anxious, whatever, and you feel it in your stomach, this is your gut. This is your first brain, okay? The stomach rules your personal power, your confidence, your self-esteem about yourself. It also runs how much you trust your intuition, that inner voice, that true inner voice. So to work on some blockages that will occur in our gut, which is our first brain, we really want to make sure we have that cleared up. We will work on the brain and gut connection, the brain and the gut connection, because they're really supposed to be on one accord. The mind follows the body, but the gut follows the mind. So as soon as we start working on our intuition and really trusting that inner voice and listening to ourselves and not talking crazy to ourselves, we will be able to clear the chaos, clear the trauma. Something could have occurred where situations happen where you don't trust your confidence, or you don't trust your own voice, or sometimes you go against your voice and you be like, dang it, something told me to do that. I knew I should have done that. That voice right there is the voice that you need to magnify and quiet down the negative thoughts, quiet down the environment that brings you anxiousness in your stomach, so check your environments, but most of all, check the environment in here, because a lot of time the environment out here is just a reflection of what's going on in here, and I'm always here to help, my beautiful dear. My chest gets extremely tight and feel like my throat closes. Okay, so back to the chest, and watch my last video about the heart. This is blockages here, but it's definitely a blockage here. So in our throat chakra, you don't feel comfortable enough to express yourself, or maybe a time in your past, maybe in your childhood, when you did express yourself, you maybe got in trouble, or you may got made fun of. Something occurred in your life to make you not feel comfortable about expressing yourself. So when we suppress our emotions, it manifests physically, and our throat feels like it's getting tighter, because that's literally what it's doing. You not fully expressing yourself verbally at any point, even if it's not to the bully, but maybe to the mirror. Is the bully, is the person in the mirror the bully? We got to think about things like this, because in order for us to operate in our heart space authentically, we have to be comfortable with how we talk even to ourselves in here. Throat chakra don't mean you need to be a public speaker. Throat chakra mean you need to be speaking to yourself in a nice manner. But a lot of times, we experience trauma with expressing ourselves. So we either don't express at all, or we overexpress our feelings. But I encourage you to do some inner child work. Sit with the first time you ever felt like shameful for truly expressing yourself, or the first time you got in trouble for expressing yourself. Sit with that moment, because it's not your fault, and I'm always here if you want to go deeper. Love you.